Good evening, guys and girls. You know, we got a box in the mail today. Do you remember me telling you a couple Sundays ago that I was going to talk to some of my sponsors and see if we could maybe have some contests and let them give away some of their stuff, because we've got such great fans on YouTube and on Facebook, and I just like to give away stuff. And I've been giving away my stuff, so I thought, golly, it's maybe more fun to give away somebody else's stuff. I might ought to run for politics, huh? But anyway, we got a big box in from HISeas Fishing Line, and we're going to unbox this rascal, and we're going to do what we're going to call the HISeas Holiday Gift Giveaway. And we're going to see what they sent me in this box. We got some rules I'll have to read off of a sheet of paper that I have here. I don't know where that paper is. It's laying here somewhere. Whoa, we got some Christmas green bubbles. You know, when I was a kid, maybe like 40, 50 years old, it was a lot of fun to play with these. They don't pop like they used to, though. You notice that? See that? Take all the fun out of bubbles. We got bubbles, and looky here what we got. Oh, that looks like a box of chocolates is what it looks like. A nice big box. Let's take it out and see what else is in there. I'll make sure. I always go to the bottom because there might be a fishing reel or something in there you don't know. And I got a nice big box. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to take that paper out to get into that. One more pocket knife out again. Enjoy, peace, joy, cheers, peace and joy. How do you get into this? I don't know if it's got some tape around it somewhere. I'll figure out how to get in there. I bet it's going to be some fishing line in there. Oh, there we go. Whatever was on there, I got it cut. Ta-da! What do we got here? This is supposed to be worth $150. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got Jimmy Houston. Look-alike shirt. Two Jimmys, huh? Oh, Lord. HISeas Fishing Line. This is a fishing line I've been using for quite a few years. Actually, Bill Dance, my buddy, got me on this line. And I don't know what all else is in there. Looks like we have another shirt. Ooh. I don't know if those shirts all go with that or not. That may just go to me. I don't really know. These shirts, I don't know if they're supposed to be in there. They may just go to Jimmy. I put Chris in one of these. I could find her in the dark. All right, to put one of those smaller ones on her. All right, here's what we got. Okay, we got a bunch of HISeas Fishing Line and all these little red things. I don't know what those are. They're almost like red worms, red wigglers. I don't know how many spools of line. This fishing package is worth $150, and we're going to give it away. We're going to give it away, I think, December 11th, which is just right around the corner. So this is going to be a short contest, and I'm going to tell you here in a minute. I'll have to get my paper that I printed out and tell you exactly. But the whole deal is they want you to join their Facebook page, follow them on Facebook, HISeas, and their Instagram. And I'm going to give you in fact, I'll put in the description of this video exactly how you do that. That's / /ATTP, www, and all of that nonsense. I'll show you how to do that. But anyway, y'all probably know way more about that than I do, because I don't know how to subscribe to hardly anything. I can subscribe to YouTube channels. I tried to get a buddy of mine's Facebook deal today, Dave Lefevre, and I couldn't hardly figure out how to do it. But I finally got on there. Well, Chris got on there for me, is what she did. But anyway, we've got. Let's look at some of this line we got. I don't know. They got a lot in here. This is HISeas Grand Slam. This is the line that I use mostly. This is moss green color, which is I use because our cameras, when we put our cameras underwater and try to take a picture of fishing line, we can't see this green color. We can see all the other colors. We can't see this green color. And that's the reason I use it. This is a copolymer line, which means it's made out of a more than one nylon, a different type nylons. It's extremely strong. It's a low diameter, and this is 25-pound test. I don't know what all pound test is in here. This is the fishing line that I use. Grand Slam, that's Grand Slam Mono. This is what I use, Grand Slam Select. This is regular monofilament line. This is Grand Slam Select. The Select is a copolymer line. I thought when I saw Grand Slam, I didn't even look at that mono. But anyway, this is the line that I use mostly. And I use it in the moss green color. There's some in 10-pound tests. Let's see what else is here. This is going to give you enough fishing line. You can fish a while. More Grand Slam Select. And this is in our moss green color. This is in our dark color right here. This other one was in a clear color. That's a clear, fluorescent clear blue. Those of you that like the old fluorescent clear blue line, that's it right there. Got, here's some fluorocarbon. This is fluorocarbon coated. Now this is a line that I've talked a lot about for the last year or so because this is Grand Slam Select, the line like I showed you a minute ago, the copolymer line. This Grand Slam Select is coated in fluorocarbon. And the big deal on fluorocarbon is, of course, it basically disappears underwater. So they say the fish can't see it. I assume they can't. But anyway, this Grand Slam Select that is fluorocarbon coated is only about $8 or $9 or $10 a spool. That's all it is. Bass Pro Shop, Walmart, Cabela's, $8 or $10 a spool. Now, under $10 a spool. I think some of them were selling this last year. I saw some for $8.95. And a spool of fluorocarbon, of course, cost a lot more than that. Let's see what else is in here. More Grand Slam mono. That's a 20-pound test. Yeah, they put a lot of line in here. 15-pound Grand Slam braid. Now, Grand Slam braid. Now, here's where I use braid mostly. I use 15 or 20-pound braid on most of my spinning reels. And then I put a fluorocarbon or fluorocarbon coated out as a leader. And so I've got the line they can't see down here, maybe 8 or 10 foot of it. I usually try to put about 10 foot. The reason I put 10 foot is when you retie your lures, you're retying to that fluorocarbon or fluorocarbon coated. And you can retie several times before you get back here to your braid. You can tie directly to braid. That works just fine. If your water is not really clear, you can tie directly to your braid. If the water's fairly clear, you get a few more bites if you'll tie to a fluorocarbon leader or a fluorocarbon coated leader. I use these lines right here, 15 and 20-pound test braid on my spinning reels, and I put the fluorocarbon coated on the end of it. Now, I use this a lot. I mean a lot. There's some 30-pound braid. 30-pound braid would be something you'd put on a bigger spinning reel, maybe for catfish or something like that, or you put on a casting reel. On my casting reels, I use mostly 50-pound. The reason I don't go higher than that is if you get hung up with above 50-pound, you can't break it. I can break 50-pound braid. I can't break 60, 80-pound braid. I can't do that. A lot of guys using the Alabama rigs, the umbrella rigs, like we throw a lot here, particularly early in the year, trying to catch these big giant bass on the Alabama rigs. And we caught some really big ones this last spring. And I can't wait till this next January, February, and March, which is just right around the corner to catch. We're going to try to catch a state record. That's what I'm trying to do. If I catch a state record, it'll be on 50-pound Grand Slam braid. Fluorocarbon line. This is HISeas fluorocarbon. This is pure 100% fluorocarbon right here. 12-pound test, a very popular test line in clear water. Fluorocarbon is for clear water. A lot of people, it's a little bit more difficult from a management standpoint than regular copolymer monofilament line, but they say it's totally invisible underwater. I'm not, in all honesty, a great big fan of fluorocarbon. More Grand Slam Select, 15-pound tests. Look at all of this. 15-pound Grand Slam mono. Grand Slam fluorocarbon coated in some 12-pound tests. Let's throw those two back in there. 17-pound Grand Slam Select in the moss green color. And that's a copolymer line, Select. This is what I love right here. And some more fluorocarbon coated. 8-pound, that's the perfect leader. I use 8 and 10-pound tests, mostly for a leader. So you got $150 value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lucky number 13. 13 spools of line in this $150 gift box. And I'm going to assume that these probably do actually go in here. I assume that these probably go in here too. I'm just going to leave these out right now, though. I'm just saying. But I figure that you probably get 3 HISeas t-shirts also. All in a nice little gift deal. And here's the deal. We're going to give these away December 11th. That's where they're going to draw their winners. It's going to be a random draw. I don't have anything to do with the draw. I'd probably pick out some of my favorites. And y'all are all my favorites. And let me just pick this up right here. Now, we'll put this in the description. But here's what you got to do. You got to do 2 things, okay? You got to do 2 things. There's no money involved. There's no almost no effort involved at all. 2 things you got to do to win a $150 holiday gift package from HISeas Fishing Line. And get this, you and a buddy can win this. That's right. So you can win this for a friend of yours, a fishing friend of yours. All right, here's what you got to do. Follow HISeas on Facebook. We're going to put the link in the description of this video right here. It's https://www.facebook.com/HISeas. That's how you get on the Facebook page. Follow them on Facebook and tag a buddy. Instagram, www.instagram.com/HISeas Fishing Line. Like I said, I'll put both those in the description when I post this video here in just a few minutes. Here's the second thing you have to do, and this is very, very important. Tag a buddy and comment in this post. Comment here on this video on YouTube or Facebook. Comment which HISeas line that you would really like to try. Not only the winner will win the $150 prize package, your buddy that you tag will win it also. Can I tell you, you're going to be his favorite fishing buddy. So if you do this right here, these 2 things, follow HISeas on Facebook or on Instagram, tag a fishing buddy, comment in the post which HISeas line you'd like to try. HISeas Mono, HISeas Fluorocarbon Coated, HISeas Fluorocarbon, 100% Fluorocarbon, HISeas Braid, or HISeas Grand Slam Select, which is what I use more than anything else. I use a lot of combination of the braid and fluorocarbon coated or straight fluorocarbon. So I use them all. But this is a great, great prize package worth over $150. And that is the first of our giveaways. We're going to be trying to get a lot of our other people. We'll try to get O'Reilly involved in this, Shell Oil Company, Bass Pro Shop. Yeah, Bass Pro Shop. Might get Ranger to give away some Ranger clothes or something. I don't know. We're just gonna work as hard as we can for y'all and try to get y'all some free gifts going this next year. 2020 has been a year that a lot of people want to forget. 2021 is going to be absolutely fantastic. And when you tag that buddy, make sure that they're subscribed to Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube and Catch of the Day. And those of you that are Facebook fans, make sure you're on the Jimmy Houston, all capital letters, Jimmy Houston Outdoors on Facebook. So, guys and girls, this is the first of the prizes. We're going to have a lot coming up this year. I believe I'm going to beg and beg and beg just for y'all because I sure do love you.